Daryl, welcome back. Good morning, my friends. Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. I am back for part 2 of my Tuesday morning beach walk at Delnor Wiggins Pass State Park in North Naples, Florida. I started early with live feed number 1 this morning. I just couldn't resist. We had a full moon out here, although the iPhone just doesn't do it justice, but I wanted to share it the best I could with you. And we did get a little lightning show down to the south. So I'm at the south end of Delnor Wiggins Pass State Park right now, North Naples, Florida. The water is definitely calming down, still 84 degrees. Right now the temperature is 80, feels like about 86 with the humidity. It's gonna get up into the low 90s later today. Feel like it's gonna be in the 100s. These clouds were just flashing away earlier this morning down to the south. They're quite a ways down there. I don't know if there's any lightning left in them. It gets harder and harder to see the brighter it gets. I don't see any more lightning. It's there, it's just you can't see it. So right before I ended live feed number 1, I panned over here and we saw some gorgeous colors. Now look, they have completely disappeared. There might be a little purple hue, but that's because of that Saharan dust. It just mutes the colors. Sometimes it enhances them, sometimes it mutes them. The moon has long disappeared. It went behind the clouds. As soon as I ended my live feed, it was gone. I turned around to get a picture of it, and it was gone. It disappeared behind some clouds. Normally by this time of the morning, I'm up at the other end of the park. Beautiful sunset last night. Were you following along last night? That was awesome. I'm going to see if I can talk Kathy into coming back out here maybe tomorrow night. Got probably another half hour or so before low tide here. Now all we need is a dolphin. We saw lightning, a full moon. We need a dolphin and a sea turtle. Wouldn't that be just incredible? Oh, that thunderstorm's starting to get some color in it now. The tops of it are starting to turn pink. Well, the beach is a lot cleaner because of the high and low tides. Now some little higher tides and then some extremely low, so that all that algae that's on the beach is getting pulled out back into the water and carried off. So that's good. There's still signs of it. You can see it here, but it's not nearly as bad as it was. The red drift algae. I'm not going to be out here tomorrow morning. I'm going to take tomorrow morning off. But like I said, I'm going to maybe try to get out here tomorrow evening. There's a chance of rain tonight, this evening, and tomorrow. Sometimes that makes for a really interesting, fun beach walk. I would love to see a really good offshore thunderstorm. Those are so cool to watch. As long as it stays offshore and that lightning stays away. It's just, remember that one we watched that one morning? I don't know, what was that? 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago? That early morning thunderstorm that was up to the north of us. The whole sky was lighting up. Daryl, where's everybody at? Were we up too late last night? I'm up in area 2 now. Somebody finally passing me on the beach. I haven't seen any crawl tracks yet. No signs of any sea turtles. I don't know if the full moon, if they stay away during the full moon because it's so bright on the beach or what. Or if there's more action, I don't know. It was actually pretty bright out here this morning. No ospreys singing up there. I'm hungry this morning. I don't know why. I didn't eat a whole lot for dinner last night. I had a little snack before I came out to the beach, and then when I got home, I heated up just some eggplant parm and had a little slice of that. I never eat in the morning before I come to the beach. I should, but I'm doing other things. And I just get distracted in the morning. Got a little glow out there, a little pink band in the sky. Yeah, that'd be fun. Go to the baseball game. Just don't get fired. It's looking down to the south. Yeah, there you go. That would stink, wouldn't it, Daryl? That's the day they decide to zoom into you at the stadium. Well, I'm definitely learning who the early risers are in our beach family. I guess the ones that aren't watching, they must be the party animals. Your twin's brother. There you go. So your good twin or evil twin, Daryl? The water's starting to calm down here, starting to get a little clearer. Still seeing signs of that red drift algae here and there. There's a little clump of it right out here in front of me. But not as bad as it was, thank goodness. Boy, last night, the steel manatee was all the way out of the water. I completely forgot about the old steel manatee. Should have walked over there and taken a peek at it last night. Kathy took a couple pictures of it. Hey, guess what day it is? Come on, everybody. It's Taco Tuesday. Who's having tacos today? Tacos and maybe a margarita? I am actually going to go have some tacos and maybe a margarita today. I have not been to tacos and tequila in months. $2 tacos, 2-for-1 margaritas. What a deal, huh? I think I'm going to splurge maybe a little bit. Now, that's not very nice. I don't know if I'm going to repeat that one. Daryl said it looks like a turtle took a poop on its way back out. That algae floating in the water. All right, Daryl. Sounds like Daryl started early on his margaritas. I was so torn this morning between going live early and walking the beach. Normally what my routine is I'll come out to the beach. I actually probably step foot on the beach at about 5:35. This morning I was actually out here at, it was about 20 after 5 when I got onto the beach. And I'll walk down Vanderbilt Beach for a little ways, maybe about a half mile down Vanderbilt. Then I'll turn around and I'll walk the park, and a lot of times I'll walk up to where the dead trees are and then turn around and come back and start my live feed somewhere in area 4. That's one of the reasons I get so many steps in here is because I'm back and forth, and even during the live feed, I'm stopping and walking back and forth, you know, a couple 100 feet here, a couple 100 feet there, back and forth. It just all adds up. Yesterday was a good walk. Yesterday was, over 7.5 miles here during my beach walk. So that's not too shabby for an old man, especially on the beach in the sand. It's a little bit more of a workout. It's nice early this morning. I get to see our friend Judith. When I start my live feeds early in the morning, Judith pops on. She's an early riser. Hello, good morning. I think you left put an extra space in there and hello. Yeah, photos, it's tough taking photos of the moon. You really have to have a good camera that you can adjust the shutter speed and aperture. I miss having a really nice camera. I couldn't do anything with it anyway during my beach walks. I'm not going to strap it around my neck. But it would just be fun to be able to do some nice photo shoots. That moon was beautiful here this morning, Jackie. Sinking into the Gulf. It was beautiful in person. It didn't quite sink into the Gulf. It hit a line of clouds. Right after I ended my live feed, it disappeared. I was going to take a picture of it, and I turned, and it was gone. And the colors didn't last too long either on the eastern skies because of this Saharan dust. Just kind of muted them. You can see when I pan over here to the right, it's just kind of it's a little yellow, a little gold over there, but it's mostly just kind of a white, faded colors. A little glow, but we did get it. It popped right at the end of live feed number 1. The colors just popped. And that was the end of it. Didn't even last 5 minutes. I haven't seen our rangers going by yet. Usually they're out here. Sometimes when it's dark. Come on, where's our sea turtles? Need to see a crawl. Well, see that? I say we need to see a crawl, and there's a crawl. We'll find out if it's a good one later. We will find out. So that's the first one I've seen here at Wiggins this morning. Didn't see any on Vanderbilt. I went down very short walk on Vanderbilt. See, I can't even... Let's see how far up she went. If I zoom in, if we can maybe see if she did anything or just turned around. See, yeah, I don't know. There might be a nest up there. It's possible. Let's keep our fingers crossed. She didn't go far enough up on the beach. Should have went a little further. So 2 nests yesterday. That was nice. Let's see if there's any more tracks here. Yesterday, all the crawls were up here at the north end too. So here there'll be a couple more. That purplish hue now in the sky, the purples and pinks. A little color, a little more color. I think those clouds are getting closer to me. That was beautiful. If you missed it this morning, these clouds were just full of lightning. Not like the last lightning show we had, but they were just kind of lighting up. We were watching that and the moon this morning. So go back and check out live feed number 1 if Facebook saved it. One never knows. Always screwing up my videos lately. We'll see. Man, dolphin right out there in those reflections would be awesome right now. Be super easy to see and zoom in on, and the camera would be able to get a focus. There's enough light now. Did you tune in last night? Man, oh man, low tide last night. It's going to be even lower tonight. Later, but lower tide. Not by much. Maybe by a couple inches lower, but and then a couple inches lower on Wednesday. There might be a crawl down in area 1. I really wasn't watching the beach. I was kind of walking along and watching the lightning and watching the moon setting. There was so much beach here last night. I really enjoyed myself out here last night. I hope you did. Oh, thank you for the stars. Hey, no beach walk tomorrow morning. I'm going to keep saying that so people hear it as they come and go. Maybe if I can talk Kathy into coming out and it's not pouring down rain, we'll come out for sunset tomorrow night. Good morning, how are you? It is gorgeous. Come on, let's see some more turtle crawls. More crawls, more crawls. More turtles. More nests. We need to have a record-breaking year for sea turtle nests here. That would be awesome. Oh, by the way, Gail is feeling a little bit better this morning. She's just got some wicked bronchitis, allergies kicking up, and it's probably partially due to this dust, this Saharan dust. A lot of people with allergies, it affects them. Again, I ask that please keep my niece Tammy, in your prayers. She's battling lung and brain cancer caused by smoking. She's the same age as my wife. I'm not going to say how old that is, though. Way too young. But she's been given 3 to 6 months. I just hope they keep her out of pain. Praying for a miracle. Miracles happen. Believe in miracles. They can happen. Never give up hope. Never give up. Never give up. What would Roy say? Never give up. Never give in. And he had one more never something. Give up. Give in. Give out. Don't give out. That's when it's over, when you finally give out. All right, we'll do that. I'm sorry that you're dealing with that as well. Oh, here's another set of crawl tracks up just past Roy and Audrey's bench. I don't know about this one. I don't know how far they made it up onto the beach, how far she made it. If she made it up, or if it's just a little uppity up and turnabout, a little hokey pokey. It's hard to see the tracks up there. Let's see where. That's where it would be. That's where the action was. I don't know. The sand is really hard up there. It's very compact, full of shells. Very hard digging. But we'll find out, I guess. Right over here. Roy's tree, where Roy would sit over there. That's their bench back there. So, you can't see the bench. It's back there, trust me. Well, 2 crawls anymore. There could be another 1 or 2 up here. What did I say about giving up? Never give up. Keep the faith. This was yesterday's new nest up here. Ooh, getting brighter. Getting brighter. This was any of our friends on there? Any of our friends? It's like nest 26. If you haven't done so, it looks like everybody watching here is a regular, but if you have not watched the sea turtle video, watch the sea turtle video. It's featured at the top of my Southwest Florida television Facebook page. You're going to have to scroll through some posts on YouTube and on Instagram to see it, but check it out. That is very cool. You get to see what goes on with these sea turtles. Caught one of them up here on the beach. A straggler. She was up here late, a few mornings ago, and caught her just laying the last of her eggs and then covering up her nest and crawling back and swimming away. That and my dolphin encounters are some of the coolest things that have ever happened to me out here. Of course, sharing some of Roy's stories with them. Roy was a highlight. And he turned into a ham over the years. He had a good time. He had a good time being in the live feeds, being in my videos, believe me. I think you all added a couple of years onto his life. Janet, good morning. He had a good time being him is right, Daryl, and we had a good time watching him being him. It was a mutual thing. We all had a good time. I love those reflections. That's just so beautiful right there. Earlier, those clouds had nice pink and orange tops on them. Now they're turning into big old cotton balls. I'm trying to think when low tide was. I think it was low tide was at 7:42. Or is at 7:42. Nothing like last night's low tide though. Boy, tons of olive shells out here last night. Olive snails. Olive snails. So they're still out there. They're just in the water now. They haven't gone anywhere. We're getting up to the north end of the park here, to Wiggins Pass. Let's see if there's any action in the pass. I think Roy jinxed himself with the title of that book. I think he jinxed himself. He wanted to make it to 100 so bad. He was so looking forward to getting back out to that Iowa, seeing back onto the Iowa, getting on his old battleship for his 100th birthday. That would have been something. Wow. I saw on the news this morning a lady turning 112 years old. Wow. 112. Man. That's like almost twice my age. Look who just wandered out of the woods.
Working in the woods.
You did you spend the night in the woods? Man, that moon was something this morning. The moon and then those clouds were all full of lightning. Man, it was gorgeous out here. Two crawls that I saw. I didn't really look at Area 1 too close. But they were both up in 4.
Did someone go by in a buggy yet?
Not yet. They're going later.
Slackers.
Yeah, man. I thought they'd like to get it done before everybody's here.
Coming down a little bit.
Yeah, starting to clear up a little, the water. Last night was awesome. Man,
How was last night? Low tide, right?
Yeah, there's so much new sand up here. That sandbar now hooks around. It's unbelievable.
This is
the water was up to these trees, all up in there. At high tide, it was up in there. Oh well, Mother Nature, man. You can't mess with her. The what? The white straw, yeah. It's the algae. When it dries out, it just kind of bleaches out. 3:30.
okay.
Is when we're going to meet over at Tacos and Tequila. All right, have a good day. Anybody wants to join us if you're in town in the Naples area, North Naples, Bonita Springs, we're going to go over to Tacos and Tequila at 3:30 this afternoon. $2 tacos, 2-for-1 margaritas if you're a margarita drinker. Free water if you're a water drinker. There's several of them in town. We're going to the Tacos and Tequila that is in the Pavilion Shopping Center across the street from the Mercato. That's it. Vanderbilt and 41 in North Naples. Tacos and Tequila. Tequila is what they should call that stuff. Tequila. Tequila brings the best out in people, doesn't it? Some people get pretty silly drinking tequila. Well, looks like it's low tide. Yep, Daryl. I know, Daryl. You don't touch margaritas. I know. Someday you'll try one. Hey, someday you'll have one with me over here in Naples. Me and some of our beach friends. Wouldn't that be something? No one knows. A breeze feels like it's coming out of the east. East, northeast. It's moving the flags around this morning. They weren't moving much yesterday morning. Look at all this beach up here. Normally, the water's up to the trees here. Now the reindeers could drive right around here real fast this morning and make their rounds at the pass. I think that tide's turning as we speak. Looks like there's a little piece of the sandbar sticking out over here. Right out there. Just to the right of that channel marker. Hit that share button. Come on, where's everybody at today? Man, this morning it was super quiet during live feed number 1. Of course, it was early. Peter was there. Peter was on there with me. Bright. Bright, bright, bright. No fishermen because the park isn't open. There's no way they're going to carry all their gear from all the way down the end up to here. Trying to read the current here. Can't tell if it's going out. Might still be going out. Not very fast. Don't see anything, any leaves or anything floating by. any of our little tortoise friends up here on the beach this morning, crawling around. Kevin saw a pair of tortoises making baby tortoises yesterday. That's kind of a common sight here in the park. You might stumble upon two tortoises being friendly with each other. Getting to know one another. One day, I don't know if you were watching, but one morning I was up here walking along the edge of the water up here at the pass, right up along over here, and I came across a little gopher tortoise, and it just followed me. It just followed me along the water there as I was walking. It was hilarious. Wow. Look at how the water has sculpted that little peninsula there. Looks like maybe a great blue heron up there as well. Look at that. That is some cool. It's like a big set of steps. Lord, that has completely changed right there. It's getting very, very narrow at that point. Put that long neck up. Stretch out that long neck. It's a pretty good shot from over here with the iPhone. The wind ruffling its feathers. There's gonna be a boat passing by in the background. So cool. God, we get to see so many neat things out here, don't we? So many beautiful sights. I want to snap off a couple photos before that bird flies away, so I'm gonna end this live feed. I'll be back with another one here shortly. I hope to see you then. If not, have a fantastic Tuesday. Go back and watch part 1 of this morning's beach walk. I hope Facebook saved it. It's It's a crapshoot lately. Tell your friends about our beach walks. Invite them to tag along. And thank you for the stars. Tips are greatly appreciated. If you'd like to send a little thank you, a token of appreciation, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. And I do thank you. And if you happen to send one, thank you, thank you. It's a jungle here. Stepping over dead trees, broken branches. All right, I'll be back in a little while. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally ho, my friends, tally ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. Good morning. I'll be back, Mike.